what I'm going to show you next, I believe, is one of the most unbelievable hidden gems in the state of Arizona. I really do. President James Garfield was shot by an assassin only a few months into his term in 1881 and died from that wound several months later. Before his death, Garfield had been a huge supporter of African American rights. As an officer in the Union Army during the Civil War, he saw the conflict as a righteous crusade against the evils of slavery. The 10th U.S. Calvary, a unit of African American soldiers known as the Buffalo Soldiers, were stationed here in the southeastern corner of the Arizona Territory in 1885. The U.S. military was campaigning here against a group of Apaches led by Geronimo. The soldiers decided to build a memorial to the late president with their spare time. They used the volcanic stones in the area to construct a three-tiered monument. They carved personal messages, usually their name or initial and the year. In 1886, Geronimo surrendered to the United States Army. And as the years passed, the Buffalo Soldiers Memorial to the assassinated president was at risk of being lost. By 1920, the monument was in poor condition and looked like it would be lost to history. In 1920, Lillian and Ed Riggs came up with an unorthodox plan to save the memorial. Lillian and Ed Riggs took over the ranch and came up with a unique idea to disassemble the threatened monument and incorporate the stones into a fireplace in their ranch house. And because of their efforts, the monument was saved. And yes, not in its original state. The stones that were etched by the 10th U.S. Calvary back in 1885 can still be seen by future generations.